What does DNA stand for? Deoxyribonucleic acid. What is DNA? DNA is a very large molecule made up of smaller units. These smaller units are called nucleotides. The shape that DNA forms is a double helix, and this helix holds genetic information that determines an organism's trait and helps in making proteins by giving instructions. DNA is found in the nucleus of cells in multicellular organisms. However, not only is this the blueprint, but it also helps in the making of proteins. The base on a single strand of DNA will act as a code. The letters from the 3 codons, which code for amino acids, are the building blocks of proteins. There are 2 processes for this: translation and transcription. Many questions are asked about who actually discovered DNA and identified it. In 1962, an English chemist known as Rosalind Elsie Franklin made the discovery of DNA. Each nucleotide has 3 parts, of which it's composed of: sugar, a phosphate group, and nitrogenous base. The sugar that DNA contains is called deoxyribose. The next part of the nucleic acid, which is the phosphate group, is 1 atom of phosphorus surrounded by 4 oxygen atoms. And lastly, the nitrogenous base is a carbon ring structure that contains 1 or more atoms of nitrogen, which is composed of adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. Adenine and guanine are purine, and cytosine and thymine are pyrimidines. Adenine pairs up with thymine, while guanine is paired with cytosine. These 2 nitrogenous bases are paired up with a weak bond called hydrogen bonds. What actually holds DNA together? What holds DNA together are hydrogen bonds between the complementary bases that holds the 2 strands of DNA. Transcription. An enzyme, RNA polymerase, transcribes RNA into messenger RNA. It splits apart the 2 strands that form the double helix, then reads a strand and copies the sequence of nucleotides. The only difference between the RNA and the original DNA is that in the place of thymine, another base with a similar structure is used. This structure is uracil. Translation. In multicellular organisms, the mRNA carries genetic codes of the cell's nucleus to the cytoplasm. Here, protein synthesis takes place. Translation is the process of turning the mRNA code into proteins. Molecules called ribosomes carry out this process, building up proteins from the amino acids codes.